Picture this. Your mind stays steady even when everything around you feels like chaos. That's what Buddhism teaches us. Real strength isn't about powering through. It's about finding that calm center inside yourself. Here's the thing, it comes down to staying present, not clinging too tightly to things, and actually paying attention to the moment you're in right now. When you practice this stuff, life's curveballs don't hit quite as hard. You start handling them with a clearer head. So today I want to walk you through some Buddhist teachings that actually work. We're talking about breaking those patterns that mess with your mental game, because once you understand these ideas, and I mean really understand them, you can start building the kind of mind that doesn't just survive tough times, but genuinely grows from them. Habit 1. Fantasizing instead of visualizing. Fantasizing instead of visualizing is like constructing castles in the air, beautiful to imagine, but without a solid foundation. This habit weakens our minds because it detaches us from the present moment, creating illusions of what could be, while overlooking what is. It's like chasing a mirage in the desert, always reaching but never grasping the fulfillment we desire. Buddhism offers us insights into why this habit drains our mental energy and how we can shift from daydreams to meaningful visualizations that are grounded in reality. Fantasies often involve unattainable desires, like imagining a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, an appealing idea, but one that isn't rooted in what's possible. When we spend too much time in fantasy, it's like gazing at the horizon and missing the richness of the present moment. This habit can weaken us because we set ourselves up for disappointment when reality fails to match our imaginary ideals. Visualization, however, involves creating clear and achievable mental images of our goals. It's like holding a map that guides us toward a destination, one that we can reach with careful planning and effort. Buddhism teaches us the power of right intention and right action. By aligning our goals with intention and taking practical steps, we bring our aspirations into the realm of reality. Visualization rooted in intention allows us to move from the realm of dreams to the tangible world of achievable success. The teachings of impermanence in Buddhism remind us that all things are in constant flux. Fantasies often cling to fixed, unrealistic visions of the future, whereas visualization adapts to life's fluid nature. It's like riding a wave flowing with the current, instead of trying to grasp the shore. By recognizing impermanence, we build flexibility and resilience, ready to meet life's changes with a steady heart. To move away from fantasizing, mindfulness becomes a key practice. It's like putting on a lens that helps us clearly see the present moment, allowing us to observe our thoughts without getting lost in them. Mindfulness helps guide us back to focusing on what is real and attainable, empowering us to visualize with clarity and purpose. By embracing these Buddhist teachings, we can shift from the illusion of fantasy to the power of grounded visualization. Through the principles of impermanence, right intention, and mindfulness, we free ourselves from the cycle of unattainable dreams and tap into the potential to manifest positive realities. Visualization becomes a guiding ally, helping us navigate life's journey with purpose, resilience, and deep fulfillment. Habit 2. Blaming others for your problems. Blaming others for our problems is like trying to move forward with a heavy bag full of stones. It weighs us down and prevents us from moving freely. This habit weakens our minds because it takes away our power and control. It's like handing over the direction of our lives to someone else instead of steering ourselves. Buddhism helps us understand why this habit makes us mentally weak and how we can free ourselves from the cycle of blame. The Buddhist concept of karma teaches us that our actions have consequences. When we blame others, we ignore this law and refuse to see our own role in the experiences we face. Blaming makes us passive, as if we are spectators in our own lives rather than active participants. Taking personal responsibility is about realizing that we have the power to shape our own experiences. It's like being the captain of a ship. Though storms may come, we have the ability to steer through them. When we blame others, we give up that control. But in reality, we are in the driver's seat. By understanding that our actions matter, we empower ourselves to make positive changes. Forgiveness is a key part of breaking the habit of blaming. Forgiveness doesn't mean accepting harmful behavior. It's about letting go of resentment. It's like putting down a heavy backpack, leaving us lighter and freer. Forgiving ourselves and others allows us to reclaim our personal power and responsibility. Mindfulness, a core practice in Buddhism, helps us become aware of our thoughts and actions. It's like shining a light on a dark path, helping us see where we are going. By being mindful, we can catch ourselves when we want to blame and choose a more empowering response. Shifting from blame to responsibility is like exchanging the rocks in our backpack for wings that allow us to rise. By embracing these teachings, we step into our power and take control of our journey. Breaking free from blame is not only about holding others accountable, but about recognizing our ability to shape our mindset. When we let go of blame and embrace responsibility, we unlock the path to mental strength and self-empowerment. Habit 3. Complaining about things outside your control. Complaining about things we can't control is like holding a burning coal. It only harms us. This habit weakens our minds because it keeps us focused on what's wrong instead of finding solutions. It's like being stuck in quicksand. The more we complain, the deeper we sink into negativity. Buddhism helps us understand why this habit makes us mentally weak and how to break free from it. When we complain, we often forget about the concept of impermanence, a core teaching in Buddhism. Impermanence reminds us that everything is always changing. Complaints make us believe that things will never improve, trapping us in a cycle of frustration and dissatisfaction. We start seeing challenges as permanent rather than temporary. To overcome this, we can practice acceptance. Acceptance is about understanding that life has its ups and downs and we can't control everything. It's like learning to dance in the rain instead of complaining about the storm. By accepting what we cannot change, we release ourselves from the weight of constant complaint. Buddhism also encourages us to focus on what we can control. It's like navigating a boat in a storm. We may not control the weather, but we can steer the boat. By taking action where we do have power, we shift from complaining to problem solving, moving forward with a proactive mindset. Letting go is another powerful practice in Buddhism. It's like releasing a balloon, feeling lighter when we stop holding on to unnecessary burdens. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing our tight grip on complaints and making room for positive change. By embracing these Buddhist teachings, we learn to face challenges with a balanced mind, accepting the impermanence of situations and focusing on where we can make a difference. This allows us to break free from the grip of complaining, building mental strength that propels us forward no matter the obstacles. Habit 4. Having a negative mindset. A negative mindset is like a thick cloud blocking the bright light of our inner joy. It's a pattern of thinking that weakens us, casting everything in life in a gloomy, hopeless light. When we focus on the negatives, we miss the positives happening around us. It's as if we're wearing dark glasses, making everything appear dull, even the beautiful moments. When we continuously think negatively, we begin to believe that nothing is good and that happiness or success are out of reach. This mindset then shapes our actions, often leading us to avoid risks or new opportunities because we've convinced ourselves they will end in failure. To break free from this pattern, we can turn to the teachings of Buddhism. One important practice is mindfulness, which encourages us to notice our thoughts without judgment. Instead of letting them dominate us, we can acknowledge them and then shift our focus to positive things. It's like clearing away the clouds so the sun can shine through. Buddhism also offers the practice of metta or loving-kindness meditation, where we direct warm, positive thoughts toward ourselves and others. By practicing metta regularly, we gradually transform our mindset, moving from negativity to one filled with compassion and optimism. The Buddhist teaching of impermanence reminds us that everything changes, both the good and the bad. Knowing this helps us face life's challenges with greater resilience, understanding that difficulties are temporary. By embracing these Buddhist practices, we free ourselves from the grip of negativity and cultivate a stronger, more positive mind. Habit 5. Letting your emotions rule you. Letting emotions control us is like being swept away by a powerful river current. We lose our direction and control. This habit weakens our minds because unmanaged emotions can overwhelm us, leading us off course. It's like being caught in a storm without a compass, making it easy to get lost in the chaos. Buddhism teaches us how this habit undermines our mental strength and how we can develop emotional intelligence to navigate our feelings. One key practice in Buddhism is mindfulness, which helps us observe our emotions without letting them carry us away. It's like standing on the riverbank, watching the current flow without being pulled in. By practicing mindfulness, we can witness our emotions without getting overwhelmed by them. When we let our emotions rule, it's like being caught in a storm without an anchor. We become tossed around and lose our way. Emotional intelligence in Buddhism encourages us to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions as well as empathize with others. It's like having a compass in the storm, guiding us through challenges and helping us stay on course. Habit 6. Trying to control everything. Trying to control every aspect of life is like juggling too many balls. It's exhausting, and eventually we risk dropping them all. This habit weakens our minds because it sets us up for frustration and disappointment. It's like trying to catch the wind, impossible and frustrating. Buddhism teaches us why this habit makes us mentally weak and how we can find strength in surrendering control. The concept of non-attachment in Buddhism encourages us to let go of the illusion of control. It's like realizing that we can't hold on to clouds. They are always shifting and changing. When we try to control everything, it's like trying to hold on to water. It slips through our fingers, leaving us feeling powerless. Surrendering control doesn't mean giving up. It means acknowledging the limits of our influence. It's like planting seeds in a garden. We nurture them, but we can't control the weather, rain or shine. Our role is to tend to the garden with care, not to control the outcome. When we accept that some things are beyond our control, we release the constant struggle, like opening a clenched fist. Habit 7. Dwelling on the past. Dwelling on the past is like carrying a heavy backpack filled with old burdens. It slows us down and makes the journey more difficult. This habit weakens our minds, keeping us stuck in what has already happened and preventing us from fully embracing the present. It's like trying to drive while constantly glancing in the rearview mirror. You risk missing the road ahead. Buddhism teaches us why dwelling on the past makes us mentally weak and offers a way to break free from this cycle. The practice of mindfulness encourages us to be fully present in the here and now. It's like opening the windows to let fresh air in, clearing away the weight of past regrets and worries. When we cling to the past, it's like trying to walk backward, making it easy to stumble and lose our way. Letting go of the past creates space for new experiences and growth. Buddhism encourages us to practice forgiveness, not just toward others, but also ourselves. Forgiveness is like opening the door to release what no longer serves us, allowing us to step into the present, free from past burdens. Habit 8. Neglecting personal relationships. Neglecting personal relationships is like owning a garden but forgetting to water it. Eventually, everything fades away. This habit weakens our minds because as human beings, we thrive on meaningful connections that bring joy, encouragement, and support. It's like trying to sail a boat without wind. We may move, but the journey is slow and solitary. Buddhist teachings show us why neglecting relationships saps our strength, and how we can create deeper connections by investing time and presence. When we disconnect from others, it's like locking the door to a warm, inviting home. We miss out on the love and care that relationships offer. If we don't nurture our bonds, misunderstandings and distance grow, leaving us feeling alone. Just as a garden requires attention to thrive, relationships need time and care to flourish. To break free from neglecting our connections, we must begin with presence. Presence is like sunlight for relationships, encouraging them to grow. Spending quality time with others is like watering plants regularly, which nourishes our connections and strengthens the bonds we share. Communication plays a crucial role in nurturing these relationships. It's like the wind that fills the sails of a boat, propelling us toward deeper understanding. When we listen and share openly, we ensure our relationships stay vibrant and full of life. By being open and sincere, we create pathways for empathy, helping to deepen our bonds. Buddhism teaches us to reflect on the impermanence of all things, including the time we have with those we love. It's like savoring each bite of a meal, knowing it won't last forever. This awareness invites us to prioritize the relationships that matter, recognizing the preciousness of each moment. Habit 9. Worrying about what others say and do. Worrying about what others think weakens us because it connects our self-worth to the opinions of others, much like a boat being tossed aimlessly by every wave. Buddhism encourages us to practice equanimity, which helps us maintain balance in the face of praise and criticism. It's like standing firm on solid ground while the winds of opinion swirl around us. We stay steady. When we worry about what others say, it's like building our foundation on unstable ground, vulnerable to any passing storm. Through equanimity, we cultivate resilience and the ability to remain calm amidst external judgments. Buddhism teaches us the importance of self-acceptance and authenticity. It's like choosing to wear clothes that make us feel comfortable instead of trying to fit into someone else's idea of what we should be. By letting go of the need for constant approval, we free ourselves from the limitations imposed by others' expectations. To overcome the habit of worrying about others' opinions, self-love is a powerful remedy. It's like planting seeds of kindness within ourselves. These seeds grow into a garden of self-acceptance. When we recognize our inherent worth and embrace our uniqueness, we create a shield against the arrows of judgment. Incorporating these teachings into our lives frees us from the mental weakness tied to caring too much about what others say. By practicing equanimity, embracing authenticity, and cultivating self-love, we break free from the chains of external expectations. Letting go of the need for approval allows us to navigate our lives with inner strength and authenticity. Buddhism provides us with a roadmap to overcome the habits that weaken our minds. By weaving mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom into our daily lives, we transcend negative patterns and build lasting mental strength. This journey is an invitation to explore the transformative teachings of Buddhism, integrating them into our lives. May their wisdom guide us toward a life of purpose, joy, and inner peace.